Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. So, Dr. Gaurav Kumarji has already shared one session, and I want to share a very briefing about the Dr. Sir. He is a renowned speaker. He has delivered exceptional talks in the domain of open source libraries, artificial intelligence, web technologies, data science, Python, blockchain, e-tools, and LMS for academia, cybersecurity, digital forensic tools, software testing, quantum computing, and related technologies. So Dr. Sir has the lot of experience while handling the hand-on sessions on the recent technologies in workshops, FDPs, short-term courses, webinars, and technical events as a resource person in various states of India and associated as jury in the national level technical events. So we welcome you, sir. Now, sir, you can continue your session.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good evening to all the participants. We are starting this session. Dear all, I have shared my screen. Kindly confirm in chat window, is it audible and visible to all of you? Whether presentation is visible and you are getting audio clearly so that we can move ahead with the content as per the schedule. Okay, so dear all, in this session, we will discuss about different challenges and innovations associated with next generation cybersecurity segment, different threats, solutions,
Sir,
and
in the chat box, one participant has conveyed that if you keep mic close to your mouth, the voice will be better.
okay.
Otherwise, it's
So
a low
is it
voice.
is it okay? Is it okay now? Kindly confirm.
Better,
Is it
better it is. Better it is.
okay? So dear participants, in this session we will cover different technologies which are associated with cybersecurity, information security, privacy, integrity, and different tools, different free and open source tools we will integrate in this session with live demonstration. I will try to cover most of the coverage in live demonstration mode using different tools, using different platforms, so that as a mentor, as a teacher, we will be able to guide our students. Or if you are working on some research projects, then how to integrate advanced technologies. Okay, however, in a short time span, it is difficult to cover in details, but few technologies I will associate with live demonstration mode, which are related to future emerging challenges and innovations. You might have seen that nowadays we are in the era of artificial intelligence, AI. And in segment of artificial intelligence, specifically generative AI. In generative AI, you might have seen that classical work is related to content generation, related to linguistics, semantics, images, but generative AI is nowadays creating lots of threats in cyberspace. So if we discuss about emerging technologies or new challenges for cyberspace, then AI powered threats. It is one of the very common, including deep fake. Deep fake means creating somebody's identity with artificial intelligence. For example, somebody's video, somebody's biometric, how to create your fingerprint by AI. So it is possible. Nowadays, you might have seen that in India, most of the e-governance services are associated with our Aadhaar card. Everybody's Aadhaar card is associated with their biometric. Not only single service, even SIM cards. all of us are using uh, some particular smartphone, and in most of the cases in a survey it is found that more than 70% citizens of India are having at least two SIM cards. Okay, two or more SIM cards. Every SIM card is associated with your Aadhaar. Your Aadhaar is connected with biometric. It means your fingerprints. Your complete banking system, it is associated with your biometric. Whether it is video KYC, you might have seen that nowadays we can open bank account with video KYC. But it is not only just for fun, but creating lots of threats, because using deep fake, somebody's fake identity can be created. Okay, this is a particular session in live demonstration mode. Okay, in video conferencing mode, I will show you some tools, some platforms which are, but I will not show you how to create somebody's identity, because it is a matter of security, privacy, and it may be associated with legal things, okay, legal aspects. But just for your awareness, just for your knowledge, we will cover these points. Okay, AI powered threats. These are future challenges, and not only future challenges, current challenge. Somebody's identity can be created, somebody's biometric can be created. You might have seen that even land records, even land registries, these are associated with biometric. When we go for some registry or intakal of some land or plot or some flat, then face biometric, video KYC, that is done. And many scenarios happened earlier that uh, those face biometric, those particular deep fakes were used to transfer the property, to transfer or to manipulate the government data. Okay, so very quickly I'm showing you that so many platforms. So few platforms I will show you. Okay, but I will not show you its demonstration. I will show demonstration of something else, because if I will show you demonstration of these things, it may create panic, or it may be illegal also. Okay, but just for your knowledge, I'm showing you that. Okay, how to make a deep fake video. Anybody's deep fake video can be created. And not only this, thousands of services, thousands of platforms available in this particular segment. Okay, anybody's audio, anybody's speech, anybody's fingerprints can be created with only few clicks. Okay, so you can see, is this visible to all of you? In chat window only, kindly confirm. If I upload somebody's image, somebody's fingerprint, or somebody's selfie image, which I have received on WhatsApp, then its clone can be created. And that particular clone will be having same biometric features similar to the exact person, similar to the actual person. So if you will explore this platform, if you will simply Google deep fake video creation, deep fake audio creation, it is possible. Okay, so create a deep fake video, and you can imagine what may happen if we are using these deep fake videos for some particular banking transactions. You might have seen that nowadays so many people are using financial transactions on apps. Okay, whether it is mutual funds or stock broking, stock trading, all of these are associated with these things. So this is one of the very major threat associated to current cyberspace, current cyber scenario, and information privacy. Even so many at so many places, you might have seen that when we move in some shopping mall or in some particular township, at different places there are webcams, there are CCTVs, and whosoever is roaming inside that particular premises, their face biometric can be extracted, and these are extracted definitely. And you can imagine that if somebody is having deep knowledge of this type of content creation using generative AI, then somebody's clone, somebody's video clone can be possible, and it can be misused. This is one very important point, that is AI powered threats, including deep fake. And not only this, you can search for, okay, deep fake create. Simply on Google, you can see so many, even apps are also available, deep fake video generator, Synthesia, and so many others. Okay, anybody's fake video for video KYC, for video transactions, it can be created. Free AI text to video. For you might have seen that many almost every day or very frequently we get messages, we get phone calls from customer care. Okay, do you want to have a credit card? You are having this much loan limit, and many times we just simply say, uh, okay. Even if we don't want to create, we don't want to take that particular credit card or that particular loan. But in any statement, in any sentence, if you have uh, said a particular word like okay, fine, in that case, if somebody record it, by which way you say okay, by which way you pronounce fine, by which way you pronounce it's okay, and that it's okay or fine, it can be misused at some other place, and then you can't say that you have not told it, that you have not pronounced it. Okay, so you can see that so many platforms. Okay, so you can explore it in offline mode, because this session is in online mode, in recording mode also. So I will not go for creation of those particular things. Okay, but lots of toolkits available, lots of platforms available in free distribution for deep fake analysis, deep fake generation, and identification of these deep fakes is one of the key area of research in case of cybersecurity. Even clone of your mobile number can be taken. Okay, I'm having so different services. I'm having different portals which can be used to call you from your own number. Okay, anybody. So for example, there are three to four family members, and I want to call a particular person from their family member's phone number. It is possible in free, not only, even no need to pay single rupee. With cloud-based service, with Python script, with some online APIs, it is possible to create somebody from their father's number, from their wife's number. Okay, so this is one of the very major challenge in current cyberspace, in current cyber scenario, that is AI powered threats. Second threat, quantum computing. Quantum computing, quantum cryptography. Using quantum computing, you can solve any problem which is not possible with classical supercomputer in finite time. You might have heard, you might have studied about a particular, about few terms in algorithms, NP complete, NP hard, okay, NP problems which can be solved in polynomial time, okay, NP complete problems. You will be surprised to know that each and every problem which is possible to be solved in thousands of years with classical computer, with classical supercomputer, it can be solved in few seconds using quantum computing. Lots of algorithms integrated in quantum computing which can damage, which can break any encryption, whether it is symmetric encryption or asymmetric cryptography, any type of cryptography, AES, MD5, RSA, Razendal, whatever it is. Another segment, blockchain, cross-border data transfer. If we are using specialized platforms, I will show you its demonstration, how to use that particular specialized platform. Using some specialized platforms which are linked with blockchain, these are used for cross-border data transfer and nobody can detect it. Even top-level cyber investigation authorities, top-level government authorities, law enforcement agencies, they can't detect it if we are transferring data using blockchain, using IPFS, using Pinata, using Storj, using Filecoin. So many platforms available nowadays under blockchain and decentralized cloud. So this is another very major challenge in current as well as upcoming cybersecurity and information privacy domain. And another part, however, so in this slide I have given only 4, but there are so many things. Okay, but in a short time span, in limited time span, we have to confine our content. So only 4 points I have written, but beyond these also lots of things associated, lots of segments associated which are becoming huge threat on current cyberspace. IoT vulnerabilities, connected open gadgets. Nowadays we are having open gadgets, connected gadgets, and all of these gadgets are connected, are linked with satellites, with internet. So this is another very important point and major challenge on cyberspace. Showdown. If we discuss about IoT vulnerability, if we discuss about IoT security, because all of us are using some IoT gadget, whether it is smartphone. Okay, in smartphone also, in mobile phone, whether you are using Android or iPhone or whatever it is. Okay, it is connected to internet. It is having sensors. In everybody's mobile phone, there are sensors. For your mobile phone, your exact location can be detected using GPS. All of us, okay, or many of us, we can say that we are having GPS system in car, and we feel very proud, we feel very happy by integrating GPS system in car. Okay, but there are lots of loopholes in that particular thing. Anybody can detect your exact location. Not only GPS of your car, in India specifically, all particular vehicles, okay, whether it is small vehicle or SUV, these are connected with FASTag. FASTag is connected to satellite. FASTag is connected to your payment gateway. So it can be cracked. And this is the platform which is becoming a major threat on IoT devices, Shodan. This is known as the world's most dangerous search engine. If you will search or if you will find out on some location, on some portal, that which is the world's most dangerous search engine, you will get this name. However, other names will be there, okay? But along with other names, Shodan is one of that, world's most dangerous search engine. Shodan is the search engine for IoT, for IoE as well as IoT. What it do, what is the modus operandi of Shodan search engine? This is the search engine of connected devices. This is the search engine of all gadgets in this world. If you are having smartwatch, if you are having CCTV in your home, you might have seen nowadays there is a very common trend to install CCTVs in our home, and we feel very happy that we are very much secured. But along with you, somebody else is also watching you, what you are doing at home. Somebody else is also watching your exact location or your movement in your home. So you can see webcam XP. Okay. So if I search some particular webcam, somebody's exact longitude, latitude can be detected. So you can see that I'm not using any third-party software. With classical software, so you can see that with classical keywords we are able to detect anybody's location. So so you can see this CCTV is located in some parking area and it is open CCTV. If I zoom it, number plates can be detected, and you can imagine, you can think whether it is a security or it is basically invitation to the criminals. Anybody's CCTV, anybody's real-time streaming can be watched using Shodan. So what is Shodan? Shodan is the search engine for Internet of Things, IoT gadgets. What is difference in Google and Shodan? Google is the search engine of web pages, websites. In Google, when we search something, we get some web-based applications, we get some websites. But if we search something on Shodan, it will give you smart gadgets. For example, your washing machine is IoT enabled. Your car is IoT enabled. Your AC is IoT enabled. That AC can be detected. That AC can be sniffed using Shodan platform. And if we execute some scripts remotely, then any remote device can be switched off or it can be operated. Even in Goga, even in this particular case, Google also, it can be detected. Okay, CGI bin. So there are so many scripts. So if I will write some particular scripts, then anybody's CCTV, anybody's home CCTV can be identified. So you can see that so many things. If I write here webcam XP, okay, school. So schools or colleges CCTV can be detected here. Okay, it will start streaming if it is not secured. So all of these are insecure. So this is another vulnerability, another set of vulnerabilities in current cyberspace or upcoming scenarios. Open gadgets. Many times you might have seen that people feel very much proud by wearing smart watches. Okay, but they don't know that somebody else is also watching their diabetes level. Somebody else is also watching, or they are analyzing their steps. So we feel proud that, okay, I have from morning, I have completed 5,000 steps. From morning, I have burnt this much calories. But somebody else is also watching how many calories you are burning every day, how many steps you are moving, and what is your behavior of movement. It can be done using Shodan. Okay. And this particular platform is freely available. Limited edition is free. However, if we go for its paid edition, then anybody's location, anybody's device can be penetrated. You can see this is industrial monitor. Okay, this one is location. Anybody's location can be detected. Okay, so on these segments we have to work very carefully, and we have to find out the solutions. Now we will see the solutions. Okay, we have discussed about so many things. Now we will see which are the proposed solutions or mitigation strategies. These are the strategies which we can deploy. However, it is very difficult to deploy these strategies. Post quantum cryptography. As in previous slide, we have discussed that quantum computing or quantum cryptography or quantum systems, these are major threats on cybersecurity, current cybersecurity space and upcoming. So we have to be very much aware about different technologies related to quantum cryptography. I will show you some things, some demonstrations, okay, related to that. Zero trust architectures, adoption of zero trust architectures. This is major important. This is most important point to secure ourselves. Adopt ZTA. What is zero trust architecture? As far as zero trust architecture is concerned, it follows the strategy that don't trust anybody anywhere, go for authentication at each point. This is zero trust architecture. I'm repeating this point. In zero trust architecture, we don't believe anybody. However, it is very difficult. Why it is difficult? You will say that why it is difficult to deploy zero trust architecture. Don't trust anybody. For example, in some organization, we are meeting a particular person who is our very close friend. So zero trust architecture says that don't trust that this is the same person. Authenticate that person. However, it is very difficult. Okay, in every organization there are biometric systems. There are so many other things. Okay, so it is it may be very difficult to identify, to validate each and everything at every phase. For example, in some particular department or in some particular organization, there are 5 departments. Okay, person X is moving to building A. It will be identified by biometric attendance. If same person is moving to building B, then again biometric attendance should be there. If same person is moving to third floor by lift, as soon as person is moving to lift and to third floor at some particular room, they, again there should be biometric as per zero trust architecture. It is not possible in any, whether it is India or any other country, it is not possible to identify, to validate each and everything at every phase. There are 5, for example, there are 5 layers. There are 5 locations. At every 5 location, okay, at every point, it is difficult to validate everybody. In banking system, we are following zero trust architecture by OTP. You might have seen that when we go with to some ATM, if transaction is failed and we are inserting our card again, in that case OTP is arrived again. Okay, OTP is transmitted again. In net banking also, for every transaction new OTP is given, and there is a limit of OTPs, 3 OTPs, 4 OTPs, and after that it will say that your limit exceeded and you will have to wait for 5 hours or 3 hours. So that is banking system, it is fine. But in manual system, it is very difficult. If you are moving inside your car, if you are moving outside your car, if you are moving inside your home, if you are moving to your building, to your office place, at every point, zero trust architecture deployment is difficult. But in upcoming time, it may be possible by face biometric. Okay, that everybody will be identified with their faces at every location, and then it will be detected whether it is same person or not. Then AI driven solutions, cyber hygiene education. So obviously cyber hygiene education means, so all of us, all of the persons who are using gadgets, they should be given proper knowledge about these threats and solutions. And international collaboration for cybersecurity policies. This is again very difficult. Within India, within our state, it is possible to enforce some laws and regulations, but internationally it is difficult. Not only internationally, even within single countries, it is very difficult, because you might have seen that in a single country also there are different states. In every state there is different legislature, and in every state there are different political parties, different architectures. So however, it should be adopted, but maybe possible in upcoming time it will be deployed. Okay. So we can go for these strategies about cyberspace, about security in this particular segment. Okay. Up to this point, is it clear to all participants? Kindly confirm. Up to this point, is it clear to all participants? And are you getting audio and screen clearly? So, as far as these strategies are concerned, whether we are going for zero trust architecture or something else, specialized toolkits are required. Okay, specialized mechanisms we need to integrate. For example, we want to go for secured communication, we want to go for smart health services, okay, law enforcement. Now we will see if we want to work with a secured environment, complete secured environment, whether it is related to secured communication using smart drones, we want to go for smart health services, or we want to go for law enforcement, secured law enforcement. So which technologies we have to integrate? Decentralized cloud, one of the very popular solution. However, it is not deployed so far, but in upcoming time, it will be possible. So we will
Sir,
discuss.
screen
So
is
very
not
first,
visible. Sorry for the interrupt. Screen is
screen,
not visible.
screen, kindly confirm other participants whether screen is visible or not.
Sir, screen is visible, sir.
Whether screen is visible or not, kindly confirm. Other participants.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll
sir,
log
it's
out and
visible.
again I will come, sir.
Screen is visible.
Okay.
Again I will
Okay.
log in. Log out and log in.
Okay. So kindly log in again and you will see. Okay. So many things associated. So we will see. So very first platform that we will cover today for demonstration related to security and privacy is interplanetary file system, IPFS. Very popular platform, IPFS, that makes use of blockchain technology. In current time, what is the scenario? In current segment, what is the use case of file storage? You might have seen that nowadays we are having centralized servers. You might have heard about one technology, about some terms like client server architecture. In case of sure shot security against any type of attack, whether it is DDoS attack, phishing attack, or any other type of attack, there are certain paradigms we have to follow. Okay. So in which segments we can use IPFS? In current scenario, if we are, you might have seen that we are having HTTP servers, FTP servers, we are having telnet, but all of these are breakable. In upcoming challenges to secure our data against any type of attack, whether it is phishing attack or it is related to jamming, DDoS attacks, in that case, we can make use of IPFS, interplanetary file system, completely free and open source. Okay, completely free and open source. And by which way it works? by fingerprinting of every segment of the data. With multiple programming languages, we can link this platform. If you want to work with Python, Ruby on Rails, Java, PHP, .NET, or any other programming platform, you can work with it. So it is an open system. It is open system to manage data without a central server. This is the major part. Without a central server, if I want to manage my data, for example, I want to share some files with all of you. Which particular technology we adopt in general. So obviously we will share it on Google Drive, we will share it on Dropbox or something else, or Google Classroom. That is the general process using centralized servers. But you might have seen there are lots of loopholes in current system. If I am uploading something on FTP server, if we are uploading something on a centralized server, it can be break, it can be damaged, it can be sniffed. If somebody is not damaging it, if somebody is not breaking it, they can sniff it, they can create its copy. But if we want to work in a particular secured environment, completely secured environment, then we have to use decentralized platform, decentralized protocol as and file system. So IPFS works as protocol as well as file system. In general, we open file with http://. In IPFS, we open file with IPFS:// and it provides foolproof security to your data, complete security to your data. And another very major benefit of using IPFS is huge files. Okay, large files, big data can be managed very easily. So you can download it simply. You can download it from GitHub platform, and this software I have already downloaded. So you can see that this is the software. So I will show you very small demonstration. Okay, so dear participants, I'm having some chat messages in between. So it is, I will take your messages at end of this session. In last few minutes of this session, I will take your queries. So I request all participants to keep your queries, and in last few minutes of this session, I will take all of your queries, because if in between this session, we will take your queries, it will take time and content may be skipped. Okay, so I request all of you to kindly keep your queries with you, and at end we will take. So you can see that this is the IPFS software. So you can directly search on Google. So IPFS and GitHub. It is completely free and open source. So if you are working on secured environment, if you are proposing some research project related to security, privacy, in that case, you can use it, IPFS. Okay, so this one is the dashboard. It is downloaded and installed. It is compatible with different operating systems, and you can see that different peers are available. So by which way it will work? So you can see that different peers: Singapore, South Korea, Germany, Sweden. So what is meaning of these peers? And what is advantage of using this software? If I will upload any file or any folder on this particular software by programming language or something else, that file will not be stored on a central server. That is the major beauty of this software. If I try to upload a file of 1 GB, I'm on a classical 4G connection or any Wi-Fi connection. You might have seen that to upload a file of 1 GB, it will take around 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, until and unless we are having a very fast release line. But on a classical internet connection, uploading 500 MB or 1 GB, it will take lots of time. If I will try to upload 1 GB or 10 GB, 20 GB file on IPFS, you will be surprised to know that it will take few seconds. In few seconds, GBs of data can be transferred. By which way that particular data will be transferred? Any particular file we can take just for demonstration. Okay, so any particular file we can take, for example, this one 42 MB file. Okay, I'm taking 42 MB file for demonstration. So obviously, if I will try to upload 42 MB file on Google Drive, it will take 3 to 4 minutes, or any other software. So a few minutes will be taken. But if I will try to upload the same file on IPFS, you can see import from file and this one. And you can see that in 3 to 4 seconds, it is uploaded. Now you can see that this one imported 100%. If same file I will upload on Google Drive, it will take at least 2 to 3 minutes. 41 MB file in 2 to 3 seconds. Another file we can take. So we will discuss about its technology also, by which way it is transferring with this particular speed. Okay, so I'm having this particular file. So first of all, I will show you this file size. Its file size is 219 MB, around 220 MB file. If I will upload 220 MB file on Google Drive or Dropbox or any other cloud, so obviously 4 to 5 minutes or more time will be taken. But 220 MB file, if I will upload on IPFS, you can see import file, and I'm uploading it. So you can see that in few seconds it will be uploaded, and you can see that what is the file, by which way, by which speed it is transferring the file. So what is the base technology, using which particular technology it is transferring the file with this much speed? It is converting, it is fragmenting that particular file or that data in millions of chunks. So you can see that in millions of chunks, each and every chunk of few bytes, each and every chunk of few bytes, that is also encrypted. Okay, so it will be very, very secured. Whosoever is very good hacker or very good cracker, it will not be possible for any expert hacker or cracker to penetrate into this particular file, because you can see that it is decentralized. Major part is it is decentralized. Okay, so you can see that this one 220 MB file is uploaded, 41 MB, and along with that you can see I'm taking online session. In classical internet connection, we are sharing screen, we are uploading this particular file, and if same file I will upload on any other cloud, it will take lots of time. So by which way it is working? Fragmentation of file in millions of chunks. Each and every chunk is stored at different location. For example, one file chunk is stored at Singapore. Second file chunk is stored at Germany. Third in Iran. So for any expert hacker, it will be very difficult to penetrate into multiple locations, to penetrate into multiple countries, because this particular file is not stored on common server, on single machine. This file is stored on multiple machines in fragments. If I want to work with in same format with programming languages, that is also possible. Okay, so this is one part. Now,
Gaurav, so I have a question. Can we share this file in email to someone? Link of
yes, sir,
this
definitely.
uploaded
Yes,
file?
yes, sir, definitely.
Okay.
I'm coming to that part. I'm also coming to that part. Okay, so you can see that now these are two ebooks. Okay, and in between you can see that it is having file viewer also. So this is ebook, and within this IPFS it is having views. Now we will see, if I want to share this file to all of you, this particular study material or anything I want to share. In blockchain, in secured environment, there is no concept of file ID. There is no concept of file name. In traditional way, what we do, for example, I'm sending you one image or one file by WhatsApp or file or email. Then we say that, okay, this file I have shared to you. In case of blockchain, in case of IPFS, there is concept of CID, that is known as content identifier. So I want to see its CID. So 3 dots you can see, click copy CID. And now I'm opening up Notepad so that I can show you that CID. Okay, this one is Notepad. So whatever CID I have copied, this is the CID. QM, it is completely encrypted. Anybody, whosoever is at the, whether that particular person or organization is at the top level. Top level means cybersecurity agencies, CBI, ED, or whatever it is. Nobody can detect it. Nobody can decrypt what is meaning of this particular CID. Which type of transaction is there? It is fully encrypted. Okay, so QM, capital Q, small m, and after that file identification, content identifier. So if I want to share to some participants or to any other location, that we have covered in our slide also, cross-border data transfer. Cross-border data transfer for security. So other person will open it in web browser, IPFS:/ this one. So it will not be opened like this, http://www dot this one. Okay, because in case of blockchain we use IPFS, or it will be opened in this way. So whosoever knows this file ID, whosoever knows this content ID, they will open it with dweb, distributed web, :/ this. Okay, dweb. So I'm copying this, dweb : / this one. So these I have mentioned in PPT also, by which way we have to access it. Okay, in blockchain we use IPFS : or dweb : //. So only requirement is that you should be having this particular platform. Okay, this one, this IPFS should be installed, and in your browser you will be able to access it. IPFS : / in your software. So whosoever knows this particular content ID, what they will do? So in your system, in your laptop or in your mobile phone, what you will do? Import from IPFS. So you can see import from IPFS. Here you will paste that content identifier and import. And as soon as you will click on import, it will be imported in few seconds. Whether this file is of 20 GB, 40 GB, or any size. So large files, big data files can be extracted in few seconds with IPFS. And at the time of calling, all bytes from multiple locations will be extracted. Okay, so you can explore this platform, IPFS. Lots of other toolkits available to work with it. So these things I have mentioned in this presentation. What is blockchain? Traditional web apps are centralized. Traditional databases are centralized, Oracle, NoSQL, MySQL. In blockchain, it is fully decentralized. Okay, IPFS works as database as well as protocol as well as file system. And in case of IPFS, there is no concept of DBA. In classical databases, we have concept of DBA, database administrator, that can do anything with the data, that can manipulate the record, that DBA can delete the record. But in case of blockchain, there is no concept of database administrator. Only owner of that file is the administrator. Owner of every file or record, who created that record, that is the owner. Okay, nobody else can delete it or where it is shared. Okay, so IPFS, so I have mentioned all of these steps in this presentation, all of these screenshots, so that you will be able to work with it. If you want to work with cloud variant of IPFS, for example, you don't want to install IPFS in your system. Okay, so you can see if I want to remove it, download as car, publish to IPNS, it can be done. If I want to use it with programming language, that can be done. Okay, so this one, if I want to work with programming platform, for programming platform, we work with we can work with PHP, we can work with Python or any other programming languages. Okay, if you want to work with cloud variant of IPFS, that is Pinata. And not only Pinata, lots of other toolkits available, lots of other platforms available, which we can use for implementation. This is known as cloud variant of IPFS. So you can see that all of these are available. Copy CID. So simply upload and start working with it. Okay. With Node.js, with Python, with Java, you will be able to work with it. Okay, Pinata is there, Filecoin is there, Filecoin, Store.j is there, decentralized storage. Okay, so I'm opening it. This is a Filecoin. All of these are decentralized, and these are the upcoming technologies. In upcoming time, you will see that there will be no concept of MySQL or classical databases, or they will be migrated to IPFS. They will be migrated to new technologies. Okay, so you can work with it. If you want to work with cloud, with programming variant, with programming language, then you can see that this one, this is my command prompt. If by command prompt I want to operate, by command prompt I want to upload some data, and then we want to work with it. So on desktop and Python. So for example, first of all, we'll see and upload IPFS. So you can see this one is the code, and if I want to upload it on IPFS, okay, upload ipfs.python. So you can see that we are having one Python script, and with this Python script, this particular file g.txt we have uploaded. Okay, now access your file with this particular hash. Now I am opening it, copy, and I will check it on browser. Okay, so this file is downloaded. Okay, so I'm showing you again, upload IPFS. So you can see file uploaded successfully, and we can access your this particular file, and this is the file ID, and this particular file will be available on IPFS platform. So if you want to work with programming, that can be done. If you want to work with your GUI dashboard, that can be worked out. Okay, to some extent, is it clear to all of you? Kindly confirm. To some extent, are you getting these points, whatever we are discussing?
Yes, sir. Very useful, sir. Very useful.
Okay, so now, dear participants, we are directly coming to our next topic, because lots of other topics I am having for demonstration. Now, second point we are covering. So these links I have given. So CRTech is another decentralized platform. So you will see in upcoming time for security and privacy. CRTech, decentralized cloud data storage. Okay, you can upload your data at different locations. For example, one file you want to transfer nobody can break it. Okay, cr.tech. Filecoin is also there. Now we are coming to our next topic. Okay, so Filecoin. So all of these links I have given in this presentation. Now next point we are coming, next topic we are coming to quantum computing. Very serious topic nowadays, and in upcoming time and nowadays also it is creating threat on cyber security, information threat. However, if there is threat, then there will be solution. So and you will be surprised to know that solution of quantum computing or solution of quantum threat is again quantum computing. Okay, if we want to go for the solution of quantum computing or solution of quantum threat, then it will be decided by quantum itself. Venom is the remedy for venom. Okay, in Hindi we call that loha lohe ko kaatta hai. That is same thing in quantum computing. We can't take any other technologies to break quantum system. You can see that in year 2000, in year 2029, what about the solution? What about the problem? So whatever problem is possible to be solved using classical supercomputer, using current supercomputer in thousands of years, same particular solution can be achieved in few seconds using quantum computing, using quantum cryptography. So you can see that here, whatever classical supercomputer, nowadays supercomputer can solve in 10,000 years. In few minutes, quantum computer can solve it. So what is the technology behind quantum computer? What is the technology behind quantum system? Actually, in case of quantum computing, there are new terms. In case of quantum computing, there is no concept of bits and bytes. In classical systems, whether these are supercomputers, even in supercomputers nowadays, we use bits. All electrical systems, we are having some signals. In IoT, in wireless signals, we work with some bits, some particular classical signals. In case of quantum computing, there is no concepts of bit and byte, 0 and 1. In classical computer, we call that everything is done in 0 and 1. Okay, since childhood, when we started learning computers, we were told that everything in computer is done by 0 and 1. In case of quantum computer, not only 0 and 1 is done, but all permutations of 0 and 1. All permutation of 0 and 1 means qubits. You can see this is the technology behind quantum computing, qubits, quantum bits. It means all possible permutations. It works in this particular way, like electrons flow in orbit, like different planets roam in universe, in galaxy. Not only 0 and 1. It means in case of quantum computing, 0 and 1 can occur at same place. You might have studied in classical computers, in classical supercomputers also, that 0 and 1 can't occur simultaneously. We are always told that either it will be 0 or 1. In quantum computing, 0 and 1 can occur at same place. Are you getting this point? 0 and 1 simultaneously, which is not possible in classical computers. That is known as superposition. This one, in this way quantum computers works. It means possibility of 0 and 1 simultaneously, which is not possible here. So this is qubit, all permutations of 0 and 1. And it is creating huge threat on cryptography. Whatever problem can be solved in classical computer, in this much time, you can see that this one, whatever problem can be solved by classical computer in 73,000 years, it can be solved by quantum computer in 23 days. And quantum computer can easily defeat RSA encryption, RSA cryptography. So for classical computations, for classical implementations, quantum computers are not meant. Okay, if we will say that, okay, I want to multiply two matrices of 100 by 100, so it will not affect a lot. But if we want to multiply two matrices of 1 million by 1 million dimension, in that case quantum computer will be best. So you can see that this one. So major threat to current system, to current cryptography system, is quantum systems. Okay, and it works with, well, it can be used for constructive purpose as well as for destructive purpose. So it's up to our implementations where we want to use it. Okay, so you can see that quantum systems, and in case of quantum cryptography, we can work. So in this way, we have to create our circuits. Actually, each and everything in quantum computing is done by circuits. Okay, for example, this one. In this way, we create some circuits. So this is the code. Okay, this one is the this one is the implementation. In case of quantum computing, we do not work in classical programming format. Okay, we work in this way. For example, I want to create this one. Okay, some circuits we create, quantum circuits, and depending upon that particular circuit, implementations are done. Okay, so any of these we can take. For example, we are taking some circuits. Okay, some new spinnings. So all possible permutations, and depending upon this combination, it will give us some outputs. So in this way, so this is a quantum simulator. You can, there are lots of platforms like Google Circ, IBM Qiskit. IBM Qiskit is there. If you are doing research, if you want to do research in quantum computing, if you want to work with quantum machine learning, because nowadays you might have seen that lots of work is already done in classical machine learning. If you want to do research in new areas of machine learning, then Rigetti and Google Circ Quantum. So all of these are online simulators. So you can see that this one, if I want to use a particular quantum computer of IBM, if I want to use quantum computer of Google, so we can work with it. So you can see this one. I can create my circuit. Okay. Pennylane.ai. If you want to work with quantum machine learning, for example, you are doing research for doctorate or master's level, you want to propose something new. In that case, what you can do at one time, you can take classical machine learning, for example, for cybersecurity, for phishing attacks, for identification of some assaults, for identification of some threats. You are taking random forest approach or classical supervised learning, and you can compare it with the performance of quantum machine learning. So for quantum machine learning, we use Pennylane. Okay, Pennylane is integrated with quantum machine learning and quantum deep learning. These are new area of research, quantum neural networks. So in this particular way, you will be getting very good results. Okay, so, and it is compatible with Python. So simply pip install Pennylane. If I show you some demonstration very quickly. Okay, so this one Rigetti is there, Pennylane, Forest is also there. Hundreds of toolkits available. So if I want to show you encryption of data using quantum computer, then how to do it. So in Google Colab notebook, I will show, for example, this one. Okay, So whatever data we are uploading, so this one, we create some circuit, this original records, qubits, we are creating some qubits. This one is QKD simulation, quantum key generation, okay, QKD. And after that, your data will be, so whether your data file is available in CSV format or XML format, you will be able to encrypt it and you will be able to decrypt it using Google Circ. So we are using Circ, import Circ. Okay. So this complete documentation is available and it is compatible with Python. Get started with Circ in this way. It is, so if you are using Circ platform, then you will be able to use Qubit on Google quantum computer. If you want to use IBM quantum computer for cybersecurity, for identification of phishing attacks, for identification of jamming attacks, then you can use Qiskit. This is Qiskit, world's most popular software stack. So these are emerging areas related to security, privacy, cryptography, okay, crypto computing, and so many other things. Okay, so classical computer can solve a problem in 27 hours. Classical supercomputer 27 hours. In Qiskit, same problem can be solved in 5 minutes. So when we go for research work, then we have to show that our work is very, very fast, our work is very effective. So what we can do, we can use these platforms. Okay, so any lane I have shown you this one for quantum machine learning. If you want to implement machine learning, quantum machine learning on cyber attacks, quantum, not only on cyber security, in chemistry, in electronic health records, you will be able to work with it. So you can see that its books are available, notebooks, electronic health records for each and every segment. Okay, how many qubits you want to create? And as all of you are academicians, you might be proposing some research projects. You might be working on different research tasks. Okay. And not only that, we can guide our students to work on some major projects to some minor projects related to quantum machine learning, quantum deep learning, because when we work with classical languages, classical like CNN or LSTM or GRU, then many times we face this question that everything is done in convolutional network, what new you are doing, everything is done in LSTM, what new you are doing. Then what we can add a Q, we can add quantum LSTM, quantum long short term memory, quantum convolutional network, okay, quantum random forest approach, and definitely we will be able to get very good results. And as far as programming is concerned, these toolkits are available and you will be able to program it in Google Colab. So simply copy this code and simulate your results. Okay, so whether it is related to identification of phishing attacks, for example, you want to work with, so any this you can take. So AI detect phishing attacks, detection of phishing attacks. And not only this, lots of other toolkits available. There is another toolkit available. There is another online platform available using which you will be able to identify the attacks. For example, using you have received one email. That particular email content you can paste here, and it will identify, this particular code will identify whether that particular email is fake or not, whether this particular email is phishing email or not. Okay, so if you want to go for that particular part, you can explore this platform Hugging Face, huggingface.co. It is having all models from different corporate giants. For example, you want to take a particular model, cyber security model of Facebook, cyber security model of Meta. So you can see Meta. I want to take a cyber security model of NVIDIA. Okay, NVIDIA. So you can see NVIDIA Llama, NVIDIA Himba, NVIDIA Canary. I want to take a model of Microsoft, cybersecurity model of Microsoft. So all of these models available, Microsoft Phi, Microsoft Florence, ResNet. ResNet is for image processing. Okay, but for cyber, there are different. So Google. So thousands of platforms available which provides you free models, free platforms for implementations. So whether you want to work with quantum computing, quantum machine learning, quantum deep learning, or you want to work with cyber models from different corporate giants, these are available here. Okay, so dear participants, now I'm sharing these resources to all of you so that you will be able to work with it. I will upload this presentation in cloud link as we have done previously. Very soon I will share this, all of these resources. As far as cyberspace, upcoming generation, upcoming innovations are concerned, lots of things associated. Okay, so we have to explore. Major part is that we should know the direction. We should know which toolkits are available for current as well as upcoming cyber scenario. Okay, kindly wait. I'm uploading all of these resources in cloud, and its link will be shared to all of you so that you will be able to explore, and after that I will take your queries. So next generation. Dear participants, link of the presentation I have given in chat window. Kindly confirm, is it downloadable or not? Click on this link given in chat window and confirm, is this downloadable or not? Is this presentation downloadable or not? And now session is open for your queries. If you have any query, you can unmute or you can write in chat window. Session is open for your queries, for your doubts. Okay. Any query from participants, any suggestion, you are most welcome. Presentation. So yes, simply click on this link, and I'm uploading this presentation on alternate link also. I'm giving alternate link also. Kindly wait. If you are not able to download from the link, then I'm uploading it on alternate link so that you will be able to work with it. So this one. Dear participants, another link I have shared in chat window. If you are not able to download from previous link, you can download this presentation from current link. So both links are available. And if you have any query, you can unmute or you can write in chat window. Any query from participants, any query, any suggestion, you are most welcome.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
Hello, that's how this was a very useful and informative session. Sir, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, regarding AI ML, what strategies can be implemented to minimize biases when we are training models?
Okay, so to work on the biases and accuracy, a major part is the activation function. So we have to decide which activation function we have to adopt. Depending upon, actually, it depends on the data set. It depends on your goal, your objective, and then we have to check on which particular activation function will solve our problem. Okay, so if you are working on any particular problem, you can share your details. You can mail me, and I will see depending upon that. And
Okay,
there is
sir.
one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
What innovations in data protection and as far as innovations in protection and encryption, a major point is quantum computing. As just now we have discussed about quantum systems, so quantum cryptography, quantum computing you can use, and these are very new, and it is not deployed so far for general public. Okay, only simulators are available, so you can use blockchain IPFS or you can work with it. What role will zero trust architecture Yes, definitely zero trust architecture. So if in case of zero trust architecture, at every point we are having validation, at every time we are having authentication, and definitely we will be more secured. Okay, so however, it is very difficult to enforce zero trust architecture. Okay, but in upcoming time we will see whether whether it will be possible or not to be deployed for general public. Promising innovations in AI and ML. So quantum machine learning, quantum deep learning, as just now we have discussed, QML, QDML, you can go for. Okay, quantum deep neural network, QDNL, you can go for that. With the rise of quantum computing, how will traditional encryption methods need to evolve to protect? Okay, as far as traditional encryption methods, these are not sufficient. Okay, so definitely in upcoming time, the classical encryption methods will not be available. Okay, we will be working on quantum machine learning. As so it is similar to that. Nowadays, at very less locations we are using 2G connection. Everywhere we are having at least 3G 4G connections. Same thing will be in encryption and cryptography. In upcoming time, similar to 2G, it will not be available for most of the scenarios. Everywhere we will get high performance quantum computing. Yes, how another question, how large files up to 4 GB can be sent? By blockchain IPFS, by blockchain you can upload whether it is a 4 GB or 4 terabyte. Any file size you will be able to work with. Okay, how IPFS blockchain suitable for WBAN? So definitely for body area network, for wireless body area network also you will be able to use IPFS for encryption of signals. Okay, in WBAN you are having signals. So with integration of WBAN with MQTT you will be able to work, and that particular storage can be done on IPFS. Okay, and as cyber security threats become more, how can organizations stay ahead? Definitely in using zero trust architecture. Major thing is zero trust architecture, and along with that, quantum enabled privacy detection, quantum enabled mechanisms. But advancements in multi-factor authentication and biometric systems will define. As far as multi-factor authentication is there, so in upcoming time, it will be more rigorous. It will be hybrid. So in earlier sessions, you might have discussed about, you might have covered federated learning. So federated learning can be integrated in multi-factor authentication, so that multiple technologies, multiple data sets, multiple features can be integrated. Okay, by merger of different features, we will be able to work with a more secured access management. Any other query from participants? Any suggestion related to the session? You are most welcome, so that we can improve ourselves.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, just a small request. If you can share all the links on WhatsApp group, that will be really helpful.
Okay, sir. It will be. I think it will be shared by a coordinating team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because in chat teams have there, I think, few issues.
Okay. Okay. Fine, sir. So I will
Thank you, sir.
request. So by
Okay, so,
coordinating team, it will
sir,
be
we
shared.
will share in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Any other query from participants? Any suggestion related to this?
Hello.
You are most. Yes, sir.
Yeah, last question, sir. This is my last question. How
Yes.
can cybersecurity frameworks adapt to the, expanding use of AI and machine learning in cyber attacks, such as adversarial AI?
Okay, sir, actually, in current scenario, there are lots of loopholes. So as far as the more secured enforcement of security is concerned, so what we can do, so actually what happens, whatever threat we are having in current scenario by whatever technology, major solution is with that technology itself. So if we want to cope up with artificial intelligence based threats, then AI has to be used. So OLAMA. So if you have heard about LLM, large language model, so that can be used, that can be adopted, and for that we can use OLAMA platform. So using OLAMA, we can download the complete LLM, and its fine tuning can be done. So once it is fine tuned, once our own signatures, once our own privacy signatures are integrated, then we will be able to enforce higher degree of security.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other query from participants?
Gaurav sir, you have shared two links. One of the previously shared link is working, but the new link with file IOVRDW7, it is not working. It is showing the file is deleted.
I think that's it might be deleted by somebody. So I'm uploading it again, no issue.
Okay, sir.
I'm sending its link again. I'm creating its link.
Otherwise, sir,
Again.
you can share the file here.
Okay, sir. I will mail you definitely. I will
Right,
mail
right.
this particular file.
Right, sir, right.
Any other query? After that, we will conclude this session.
Dear participants, if you have any query, you can drop the message or unmute yourself. Otherwise, this session will be concluded. Thank you so much, Gaurav sir, for sharing the wonderful thoughts along with the practical elaborations. Dr. Gaurav, on behalf of all the participants and the organizing team, I express our deepest gratitude to you for sharing your profound knowledge, real-world insights, and forward-looking solutions. Your talk has not only enhanced our understanding of the current and future challenges in the cybersecurity, but also inspired us to think critically about the innovations needed to address these challenges effectively. So, to all the participants, your active engagement and thoughtful questions are what make the program like these successful. So let us carry forward the knowledge gained here and apply it in our teaching, research, and professional endeavors. So once again, thank you, Dr. Gaurav sir, for your valuable contributions to this program. We sincerely hope to have more opportunities to collaborate with you in the future. So wishing everyone a productive and enriching continuation of this faculty development program.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to all participants.